Why, hello, and welcome back to another LOTRO. I think we're going to do this on adventure playlist. How are you doing all today? I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings. And today, my friends, I'm going to continue doing just some regular delvings, kind of regular stuff that you would do in endgame in Lord of the Rings Online. But I thought for newer players, or for people who just want to hang out with me in this video here, we're going to do some stuff, and I'll chat with you guys while we do it, and I'll give you some cool information if I need it. I do have an entire guide playlist if you ever need that. But again, welcome. And if I earn it, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and join. We're going to do another instance here. I'm going to just pick one, and we're going to go straight in. This is at the Bloody Eagle Tavern, which would be considered a bad word, I guess, in some places. But it's not meant as a bad word. I think it's just meant like an eagle that's been wounded. That's one of my guesses. All right, so here we go. This is not going to be too hard. Now, I'm actually going to go into my two-hander for this next fight here real quick, because I don't think I need my shield out for this particular one. I've done a lot of these delvings before, and I know which ones kind of like I need to be in tank form and which ones I don't need to be in tank form, because some of them I really need to be in DPS form and vice versa. I am going to do level 7 because that gives you this particular reward of the chest. The tier 5 gives you the lower one that's purple, and the tier 6 gives you the purple one, and the tier 7 gives you the gold, the lightish blue, and then I think tier 8, yeah, they're also, so there's really no point to do it that hard. Now, you can do these with 2 people, which is kind of nice. Today I'm just doing it solo, but hey, you know, one of these episodes, I might have a friend join me. So make sure you also turn the quest back in to insert the rock, and then it's going to say something about malice in the air. Also, this is an absolutely gorgeous location. This is in Umbar, and I just love Lord of the Rings Online. And again, this is my LOTRO adventure playlist, so if I want to chill and just look at the scenery for a minute, I'm going to do it. So we're just here to enjoy Lord of the Rings, all right? This is kind of like more of a thing you have to kind of grind end game in Lord of the Rings Online, but you can do it with friends, and you can turn up the challenges, so it's quite nice. It's a little scary when you get ran at by giant trees with faces, but you know what? We have to be brave sometimes, guys. All right, let's see here. I'm just gonna fight these guys. Die, you monstrous monsters! Now, I have the combat sounds turned down quite a bit. It might be a little too quiet, possibly, but I might turn up the music, actually. I just want to make sure it's not so loud that it's like hurting your guys' ears in the video. You're like using a headset. Alright, or earbuds or whatever you're listening to on. I'm glad you're here no matter what. I am going to turn up the music to 40 just so we get a little bit of that background music going on. Ooh, some pretty birds. Alright, so we have to defeat 6 of the wild woods and 8 of the horrors, which I believe are pretty much this. Wow, that one just summoned a tornado. Better watch out for that. That must be tier 7 thing, because the other one I just did, I always forget. So I can cut it around, though, I think, right? Yeah, I think I have pretty good range on these. Ugh. Oh! Bad monsters. Whee! Hurrah! The music's epic. Fighting a giant tree! You bet you weren't expecting to see this today. Oh. All right, there we go. Good. All right, getting stung by bees. It's my favorite pastime. All right, let's see here. Just act like that wasn't even a weird comment to make. I'm just trolling. No, I have not been stung by... Well, actually, I did get stung by a bee once when I was really young. Surprising enough, I have a hilarious story. I think I've said it once ever on my channel, and I doubt many of you even remember it. Probably some random episode. I don't even know where I would have said it. But the bee stung me like right up on the forehead. And if you don't know this, bees actually will sting watermelons. Okay, I know that's really feels like off topic, but just stay with me for a second. So they sting watermelons to check how ripe they are. Because then they'll like try to get the nectar or whatever. And when they're doing that, it leaves those scars, and that's why you see those scars on watermelons a lot. But I don't know why, but this bee decided to do the same mechanic to my head. So it kind of stung me like in a line, but it just so happened to sting me in like a lightning bolt shape, right? That's on my forehead right up here. And what series is there a kid with a lightning bolt on his head in that exact spot? Yeah, Harry Potter. You're all thinking what I'm thinking now. So I always kind of giggle about it because I'm like, it's my Harry Potter bee scar. And that is my experience with the bumblebee. No, it is not a very visible scar. If you're wondering, it's not like in the movie where you can see it clearly. It's more of a calloused scar, so it kind of looks like my normal skin. But if you feel it, you can feel the bumpy like scar tissue doing the cross or the lightning bolt. But you can see part of it. One of the parts is a little visible, but the other part is kind of like my skin is healed because I was really young when it happened. So, you know, healthy young kid heals up real quick. But, yeah, I just think that's kind of a funny story, so there you go. There's a random story for you. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. Stop summoning your tornadoes. Stop it. Alright, let's deal with this other one. Oh, there were 3 on me. No wonder this is so much harder than that other fight. I didn't realize there was 3. Those 2 were like inside each other the whole time. Couldn't even see the other one. It was like phased into it. Die, you scary tree. Alright, so 1 more of both. And then I believe there's a boss tree. And then that's it. That's his whole delving. Now, if I was on my Rune-keeper or my Lore Master, this would be really, really fast. So I may switch to my other one for another LOTRO adventure later on. But, you know, it is kind of nice, too, because I'm really tanky on my Guardian. Come here. Fight me like a... I guess you're not a man, so fight me like a tree. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. He's trying to summon a tornado. You can't summon a tornado. Why do I feel like this guy is the cousin of is it Exeter? Oh my gosh, that's not his name. Who's the Pokemon? You know, the egg Pokemon that turns into the tree? Is it Exeter? Executor? Executor? Is it literally that? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. Leave a comment. Am I right? I'm not even going to try to think about that anymore. Alright. Find and fell the Great Horan. Alright. Let's find the Great Horan. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think you have to go to a certain spot for it to spawn. Is it down here? Alright. You have awoken that. Yeah, I was right. There he is. Come here. Oh my goodness. He's flippin' huge. Ugh. Die, creature. No. I like the combat music in Umbar. It's like this feel. Alright. There it is. Nice. My microphone is getting in the way. There we go. Alright, done. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Where's the scout? He should show up here in a moment. And we will be on our way back. An Umbar scout has arrived to escort you back to the Bloody Eagle Tavern. Well, hello there. You know, now, it was a little, you know, we have a lot more time on this episode, I think, for that. But tell you what I think I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm going to switch to my other character. Now, the thing is, sweet. There we go. What do we got? What do we got in this one here? All right, sweet. 30 delving rights and a delving box of crafting materials. Ooh, oh, cool. That's awesome. By the way, the best way to get a bunch of crafting boxes materials is definitely, you know, I'm actually going to take the gems. The best way to actually get those is to do the proto quests on the island. I think I made a guide video about that already in the past for you guys. It's the island of, gosh, I can't even think of it right now. Zamarzurg, or Zaire. You can see the name right there, but it's really tiny. So that's my next thing I'm working on there. So now here's a fun thing to figure out. I'm trying to remember if this works only on, I think this is only on every character with the weeklies, but I'm going to go ahead and get on my Rune-keeper, and we're going to, for this episode, and we will run it again. That same one with my Rune-keeper, and just see how fast it is on my Rune-keeper. Blowing trees up with a lightning bolt. How exciting. All right, anyway, ready? Teleport. Baruch Kazad. All right, we're back. We're getting on the Rune-keeper. Do a little break. Yeah, it's great. I can take a break with a video, and boom, I'm back. You didn't even have to wait like a millisecond. So I'm going to go ahead and go over there on my Rune-keeper, who I believe has, does he even have his delving stone? I hope so. We might not be able to, we do, but I might not be. Oh, you know what? I think I can purchase a delving stone, higher level though, from the guy. I don't think I have to. We'll find out in just a moment. We'll find out. So, and by the way, again, I hope that you guys are enjoying these LOTRO adventures, with just me playing different endgame stuff and talking with you guys, hanging out. I realized the other day, I'm like, I need to make more just videos where I'm hanging out with you guys and doing stuff. I will definitely be making more voiceover series. You can tell my voice is not quite fully there again today. I don't know what it is the last month. I have been like fighting something off for a while, and it keeps like flaring back up. But I'm getting there. But at the same time, also I'll be making some more Return to Moria episodes, and, you know, probably for Battle for Middle-earth and things like that as well. So keep that in mind for my hardcore people who have, you know, different people who like different things on the channel. But no matter what, we'll be having fun. We'll be hanging out, doing Lord of the Rings content, and you're having fun and I'm having fun. That's the goal. All right, so with that, where am I wanting to go? I want to go to Umbar. Oh, you know what? I know what's wrong. Let's see if this person can take me to the right place. All right, there we go. I want to go there. Guess my Rune-keeper not even been there? Oh, well, I'm going to walk there. Don't worry, I'll still do the run on this episode. Alright, so I will probably do it with my lightning setup. By the way, I got a absolutely fantastic... Oh, you know what? The cloak is on my... my lore master. I got a really good cloak. I also have this really good helmet. From doing a tier 2 of the tombs. I'm trying to remember where... I think the Bloody Eagle Tavern is. I think it just might be right here. Is this it? Or is this the... Oh, this is it. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm right. Woo! Alright. Was close. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Alright, so the good news... let's see. So... I can't seem to pick up the other one. So this guy, I believe I can purchase a delving stone. I can. For a delving bag of gold. There we go. We're going to purchase... Is this the tier 7 and 9? There we go. That's the one I want. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do the exact same one we did last time. And also, I just realized my music settings are different on this. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just loud in here. Never mind. Stays the same. Alright, we're going to do... This is the tree one we just did, right? Let's do it again. Let's shoot some lightning bolts this time. See how much faster we can make it. Alright. Now remember, delving rights are on your whole account. So, if I wanted to, I could use this guy to farm him up and then... get the gear on my Guardian, which is a definite advantage for a DPS class. But remember, sometimes it's too hard to fight a certain fight without having the right gear. Let me just double check all my settings are right here. So I have my lightning stuff on. Do I have my lightning? Yes, I do. Also got this beautiful. Now I have my healing stuff on. So like gear on top. I wonder if I have something better I can switch to. Like honestly though, the one I have still gives me really good stats. I might just leave it on. This one better for doing damage. This one gives crit too. Gosh, yeah. I mean, probably should just leave the ones I have on. Finesse, tactical, mitigation. This one gives crit. I don't know, man. Honestly, my crit stuff's probably just worth leaving on. I mean, my heal stuff for now. I need to get better gear for doing, like, full DPS builds. I've been mostly healing on my Rune-keeper. You can see, by the way, like I told you in the other episode, I'm themed. See, I've got my Guardian armor on with my white robes, and then I've got a black, which, of course, mine is blue on Zollin, even though I have the turtle thing on right now. But, all right, so also my corruption removal is Speak No Evil and Improved Final Words. So I got to remember to do that. So I should be able to kite these guys around, but we will see right now. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to give myself a hope token. Uh-oh, big yikes. Oh, my gosh, I do so much damage. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Look at these guys die. I need to remove that corruption. It's making them way too tanky, though. That's an insane difference, you guys. This is tier 7 still. Wow. 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 It's insane. Rune-keepers are amazing. Also, my Rune-keeper is no slouch. He is set up to pretty much do tier 2 with healing. So, his stats are... I mean, look at his crit chance. His crit chance is 18%. Finesse, 32%. Got pretty decent. What's my tactical mastery rating? 157. It could be better, but... again, I'm more in healing. My outgoing healing is insane right now. My mitigations are fine. What is my evasion rating? 6%? Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good for a Rune-keeper. You're not really planning on having... Did I leave the hope token on? No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. Oh, good. I was like, no. Also, I have my other buffs still for a long time, so those are fine. Here we go. All right, let's go mess up all the trees and just finish this, like, instantaneously. I need to remember to remove the corruption, though, immediately. Also, Rune-keepers seem really, really OP because I have a thing they can remove up to 3 corruptions on a target, and in Delvings, they seem to always start with 2. And I think if it's higher than 7, I think they start with 3. So, really, having the ability to remove all 3 instantaneously, that's pretty good! They seem pretty strong! I think Rune-keepers are... If I was gonna do a tier list on classes, they're S tier. They're like they're good. They're good. They're insanely good healers and they're insanely good DPS. Granted, they can't tank, but they're really good. The one thing I will say though about all characters in LOTRO classes, that they're all pretty darn good. Like there's not one class that's like just like awful. Like some people will say that like right now about hunters, but they still, if you have them built right, they still do really good damage. And on the side note, though, the devs are planning on actually updating hunters and the burglars, I believe, at the time of this video. Though, again, I'm dating this video. And on my LOTRO adventure and my LOTRO tale, I try not to do that. But, you know, sometimes Zollin just forgets. Dude, I just... Gosh dang. That is absolutely bonkers damage, dude. It's also really fun to watch Rune-keepers go. Oh, lightning bolts! Lightning bolts! All right, I'm done. I'll calm down. Sorry, guys. All right, let's go get this guy over here. You gotta have fun when you're doing this stuff, or it's not fun. Like the whole point of LOTRO is to have fun. And granted, there is something very satisfying about working and doing these dailies and doing the delvings and the proto quests and doing instances with your friends, like getting gear. Like there is something very fun about that, and it does seem to be something that's like across the ages, like age-wise, because people who play LOTRO, there's people who aren't even in high school yet that play it, all the way up to people who are playing it in their 80s and 90s. I've heard a couple. So it's really cool to see that that's a fun thing for many people. It just depends on if it's your style of game, right? Now, most of you watching, if you don't play, you just like the channel because you enjoy my channel. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here. But, you know, most of you watching probably play. But even if you don't, I'm so glad you're here. But it is fun. It's very fun. Ready? And lightning bolt! Well, killed one of them. Yeah, I can't remove his corruption. Now I can. There we go. And lightning bolt! He's like, no! Yeah, this was like a world of difference here. Again, I love Rune-keeper's abilities names. I talked about that in another thing the other day. They're so good. Okay, let's see here. Do a little slow on him there. Keep your distance, tree. Speak no evil. That's my corruption removal. I love that. It just... oh, man, it's so good. Alright, well, there we go. That's done. So now, I believe these missions are different. New deed bestowed. Oh, interesting. This character has never done this. That's kind of cool. Find the scout. La 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 la. I wish you could ride your horse in here. But I guess it's considered an instance, so usually you can't. Or a dungeon, but we call them instances in Lord of the Rings Online, for those who might be fresh from another MMO who joined us. We're glad you're here. Us being the community in general. Alright.
Do you have need of something? There is much to be done.
Okay, so... So yes, it is every single character. So that's kind of cool. I have 6 characters. So if I was playing like a crazy amount, I could do delvings on all 6 characters once they're all geared out. But I could do lower level ones too on some of the ones that are not as strong with gear. Or would do it with friends.
Do you have
do it as duo. There are technically, by the way, higher level, like tier, group 3 and group 6. 6-mans and 3-mans basically of delvings, so that's kind of cool. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do... Now the treasured, I don't know if I can do the dark treasure. I'm not sure I can do that one on the Rune-keeper. Maybe. It's a lot of enemies that attack you at once. So, oh sweet, we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Well, this is cool. But I'm just whetting your appetite for next episode. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode. We'll be doing this one. Thank you, Red, for being a Royal Guardian. Thank you for everyone else who supports in that way. It means a lot. And liking, subscribing, and leaving comments. Sharing the video. It's all free, and I appreciate it greatly. If you would like to join us, we will be playing on the server Glamdring soon. We're on CrickHollow right now. In Lord of the Rings Online, we'll be on the server Glamdring. Again, that'll be the new 64-bit server. And you can also join our Discord, even if you just want to be a part of the Voice of the Rings community. Alright, you don't have to do it for joining LOTRO. You just want to be part of that. We have a lot of fun in there, a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff as well. So, with that, my friends, stay happy. And again, you can check out all my social media stuff down there if you want to check, follow any of that. Barukazar Kuzar, I'm in you, and I'm at your service and your families. See you in the next one.